Most people don't realize that when someone hates you for no clear reason, it often has very little to do with you. It feels personal. It feels unfair. But psychology and even Leo Tolstoy's philosophy suggests something deeper is happening. By the end, you'll understand why unexplained dislike often reveals more about the other person's inner conflict than your flaws. And once you see it clearly, it stops controlling you. The first reason is reflection. Tolstoy believed that people are disturbed not by others, but by what others awaken within them. When you carry confidence, discipline, kindness, or independence, it can act like a mirror, and not everyone likes what they see in that mirror. The human brain protects the ego at all costs. When someone encounters a person who embodies qualities they secretly wish they had, the comparison triggers discomfort. Instead of turning inward and growing, many people turn outward and criticize. Have you ever noticed that the more grounded you become, the more certain people seem irritated by you? That irritation is often unprocessed envy disguised as judgment. The second reason is difference. Tolstoy wrote about the tension between individual truth and social conformity. When you think differently, refuse gossip, or decline to follow the crowd, it unsettles group dynamics. Humans are wired for belonging. The brain reads social deviation as potential threat. So when you calmly stand by your values, some people interpret it as silent rebellion, not because you attacked them, but because your independence highlights their dependence. In workplaces, this shows up when someone resents you for not participating in negativity. In friendships, it appears when growth changes your boundaries. The surprising insight is this: sometimes hatred is simply discomfort with someone who refuses to play the expected role. The third reason is projection. The mind struggles to accept its own flaws, so it exports them. If someone feels selfish, insecure, or dishonest, they may unconsciously assign those traits to you. It reduces their internal tension. Tolstoy often emphasized self-examination over blame, but self-examination is difficult. It requires humility. Projection is easier. That is why someone may accuse you of arrogance when you are simply self-assured, or call you distant when you are simply at peace. Ask yourself this: are you being disliked for something you actually did, or for something others fear within themselves? Now here is the part that changes everything. Not all hatred means you're doing something wrong. Sometimes it is evidence that you are growing beyond expectations. This doesn't mean you ignore feedback. It means you separate constructive criticism from emotional projection. When you stop absorbing every negative reaction as truth, your nervous system calms, your posture changes, you become less reactive. And ironically, that composure may unsettle some people even more. Tolstoy believed that peace begins within. When you stop fighting for universal approval, you gain freedom. The goal is not to be liked by everyone, it is to live in alignment with your values. So if someone dislikes you without cause, pause before shrinking yourself. Reflect honestly, adjust if needed, but do not betray your character just to avoid discomfort. Sometimes being misunderstood is the cost of authenticity. If this perspective gave you clarity, reflect on where you may have taken someone's reaction too personally. Share your thoughts and continue exploring the psychology behind human behavior. The more you understand it, the less it controls you.